And here I thought I was gonna review since tomorrow, but actually I changed my mind because I had to switch it up since yesterday. I I decided it was the best for me to review just right now, of course. But hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler Lawston, and today we're gonna do some reviews of WWE Survivor Series War Games. Now, I watched it last night, and it was totally insane. Which I'm gonna be able to save it up at the end, and because I know I know y'all saw it, right? I know y'all saw it at the end, which is crazy. Over in Chicago, Illinois, which we're not gonna spoil just yet, but just let y'all know, of course, if you saw my reaction since last night, I should say you go watch my crazy, insane reaction, of course. So yeah, but um, but I'm gonna know this now. I will be going back here to watch again for um for at the end, of course. So yeah, but um, but yeah. So I was having a good time. I'm so glad I've been having some good times, and actually I've been going outside, of course, and getting some fresh air before WWE, Survivor Series War Games on, and I just just made it almost a nick of time because I never care about the whole intro and the stuff. I just want to see the matches already because I'm just on a rush, of course. So yeah, but yeah. So here's the very amazing situation about it. But we're gonna get right to the results, of course. So yeah, man. This time we're gonna get started. Here we go. So we got Team Becky Lynch. Well, Team Becky, of course, with Becky Lynch, Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair versus Damage Control with Bayley, Asuka, Io Sky, Kairi Sane, which I did not know that she returned because I forgot, which I apologize, but I never care about it, but that's fine. I'm so glad that Kairi Sane returned, thanks to Triple H, with Dakota Kai, of course, in the women's War Game match. Now, I thought Damage Control was going to win, but I guess not. I guess I was wrong because I was going to see if they actually win, it could, it would make sense. But that's okay, because I don't know, man, but it was all right. It was definitely all right. A lot of moments here, and Io Sky, pick up the trash with the, like I think he used a change to like get the trash one of that, cause it's very creative how she does that, but and I know she's still a champion, I mean, what was the point? 'Cause I thought Damage Control was about to win, but maybe I was wrong. But that's okay. That's okay. But I mean, I thought Dakota Kai would be, in the fifth one, but I guess not. 'Cause I thought they're gonna like save it up for like somebody else to return, of course. So yeah, I guess I understand how, but it's always like that sometimes. But that's okay, you know. But I have to say, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and but I'm gonna put this Women's War Games 8.5 out of 10. You know, it's very amazing, of course. So, yeah, but yeah, man. Let's see. What's next? Oh, Gunther versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Champions. I heard, you know, it was alright. I mean, I know it's very brutal, of course, for Gunther, who actually a brutal person, of course. So, yeah, but the Miz tried his best. I heard he did a good job of, try his best to win the Intercontinental Champions, but I guess not, because, he probably took us so many chops or whatever, of course, so. And probably a power bomb so hard that probably the Miz, is back, like, I don't know, got injured or whatever. I don't think he got injured, but he sells it, that's why, so, yeah, but he was holding it down, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. He was holding it down. So I'm probably gonna get 7. Oh no, actually another 8 out of 10. So yeah, but so next up is Sancho Escobar versus Dragon Lee, and apparently I don't know how, but Santo Escobar has betrayed LWO. I mean, what happened the last time at Crown Jewels? You know, I know that Santo was going to turn heel because he actually put that brass knuckles in the ring while he was going after that guy who actually handles Logan Paul, the brass knuckles. I mean, his fist isn't that strong, and that's only the problem about it because he's too afraid to lose, and he always cheat to win. So that's the only problem about it because he's much more of a coward. So, including Santos, because I know that bullshit was gonna happen because let's just say, I don't know, man. He always does the same thing like Dominic Mysterio, which he's disappointed me for now. Like I thought he was doing a good job, but he really disappointed me. No wonder his son even loves him. Anyways, but I I guess 6 out of 10. I mean, I never care about it anyways because Santos. Yeah, it's just that he's a piece of shit anyway. So yeah, but but next up is Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Starks for the Women's World Championship. Of course, the home record. Rhea Ripley at it again because I don't know how, but I just never cared. So another 6 out of 10. Well, 5 out of 10. Oh yeah, 5 out of 10. I never care about it. So yeah. Enjoy while it lasts, home record, because you will actually lose when this happens on Royal Rumble. And somebody else is going to win in the Royal Rumble and decide to take your titles away from you, of course. So that's the only reason how his plans actually going to work. So yeah, hopefully, man. But yeah. But speaking of that, we off the last one, of course, already. And this time, this is the moment that I all been waiting for, man. And it is the men Wargames. We got Team Cody, Cody Rhodes, Steph freaking Rollins, Jay Uso, Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton Well, actually, I spoiled it. My bad. But he said he was gonna. He said he was gonna be here, but he did. But right after that, right after it happens. I mean, not right after, right before it happens. And this is the Judgment Day. We got Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and JD McDowell. I forgot what it is. And also Drew McIntyre, of course. So, yeah, that mess was insane. And even though that I thought Team Cody was gonna lose, but I know Judgment Day was gonna lose because even though that Damian and Drew did not trust each other, I already know they're gonna lose it because they wouldn't trust each other in the first place. And that's the only reason about it, because he only is gonna be after Jay Uso, of course. And that's the only thing. I mean, what was the point of him joining the Judgment Day anyways? Because that feels very stupid. But it was the same. It was actually the same. Cody, Steph, Jay, and Sammy, they hold it down because the Judgment Day are beating their ass, of course. And when I noticed the whole record of the bitch that she really is, Rhea Ripley has decided to came out here for no reason. So I believe that was the plan, was to cash in the Money in the Bank, which it doesn't make any sense because is five men. It's 5 on 5 men in a man war game, which it doesn't make any sense because I get it because Seth Rollins still has the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which I don't know how. And guess what? Who decided to come? Randy Orton. I always wanted to see Randy Orton once again. I mean, after all the injuries that's been going on, and he's finally back, he's all jacked up, and he's ready to go. I only wish that he would have RKO'd that home wrecking bitch, Rhea Ripley, but it doesn't happen just for now, which I don't know, man. They still probably gonna solve. I just don't know, man. It's always like that, but sometimes, man, like, but he did RKO Dominic Mysterio, which that made me more happy that I know this. I thought Randy Orton was gonna turn on Jay and the others, but he was smart. He was smart because you gotta keep on the lookout, of course. So that's the only reason why that Randy Orton returns, and I'm so glad that he always my favorite wrestler ever since I started watching it. But since he's back, I probably might be able to get back from watching it. Of course. And the Judgment Day are fucked. And I know that Team Cody was actually going to win anyways of it. And even though how, I was like, yep, Team Cody's going to win. Because even though they actually did trust Cody Rhodes, because he said, no, don't worry, that Randy Orton's going to return. I'm telling you, he's going to return. Like, right now. I hope, because we don't know how long it's going to happen sooner or later. But I'm so glad that Randy Orton returned and saving the day, man. And, it was so awesome that Cody Rhodes, Steph freaking Rollins, Sami Zayn. Oh, and Jay Uso. Um, actually perform finishers on the Judgment Day, which is awesome. And that's even crazy, man. You see, it's even more crazy that that when JD was cut on the top of the caves, Sammy and Sammy and Steph, they actually stopped JD, of course, and he actually did a RKO in midair, which is so awesome because like that that was insane. Like this is why I love WWE, of course. You know, along with AEW, because AEW will be next. Um, Maybe next time, of course, because um, I'll try to do it on Wednesday, of course. So yeah, but yeah, like he did a super RKO in the top of the. Well, actually, they actually pushed him off and they did an RKO. Cause you know it's all about the timing, right? It's all about the timing and stuff. Cause it's so awesome how he actually does that. Like, I'm so glad his back is feeling better, and after all the injury that's been going on, and he did it. He actually did it. And I cannot lie, man. And they actually put out the 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. The judgment day, you're done. Cause I don't give a fuck if you actually want to win the World Heavyweight Champions or the Undisputed Champions. Now, I just know this because the Judgment Day is gonna be even downer in that because I just want them to lose their titles. That's all they ever wanted because that's all I ever wanted, man. Because what was the point of them, you know, having the title if they ever had the tag teams? And, you know, and him, you know, Dominic has the North America's champions. I just want that motherfucker to lose anyways because that's just complete waste of time of, you know, for Dominic. He didn't get the chance to defend the title anyways. That's the only thing about it. Like, the only thing is he should be defending the titles on NXT. And he's gonna like waste so many times. I know he's going to lose anyways. That's only the fact about it because I want that motherfucker to lose because what was the point? You know, to for him to defend the title anyway. So along with Phil Better, Damian Priest, I know they're gonna like argue each other and have some downs, of course. That's what's gonna happen, like in on Raw, of course, and that's the only important thing that's been happening right now, of course. So yeah, but it was all over. You know, the show was about to be over, and guess what? They made a huge surprise. CM Punk. CM Punk has finally returns. And the rumors are still true. Because I did not know that CM Punk is actually going to return on WWE, just like how it happens on AEW as well. It's crazy because even though that you would try your hardest for the AEW to like, I don't know, man. And thanks to Triple H, I know that CM Punk has finally returned, man. After all for 10 years. 10 goddamn years. He finally returned. And I did not know that he came back after all this time, man. Like, holy shit. And I was actually not kidding. I was actually gonna go back and watch WWE. Cause the business is coming back up. The business is coming back up. And thanks to Triple H, I want to say thank you, Triple H, for the biggest returns that I ever know from Randy Orton and CM Punk. Oh, and also R-Truth. I did not know R-Truth came back, because that's crazy. That's actually crazy, man. Like, holy smokes, man. Like, every freaking time, like, I'm just happy. I'm really happy that CM Punk actually finally returns. For 10 years. Ever since that he debuted WWE on ECWs, and then make it all the way to process to the top. And he was that top guy. He really is. Along with Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns was I guess he was a top guy anyway. But and I don't know. I guess Sammy and Kevin. Oh, and Randy Orton, of course, and Drew McIntyre as well. I gotta say, man, like, that's the only reason that they actually bring me back of watching WWE, because I know that y'all was right. Cause CM Punk knows that to keep this keep this stuff entertainment, because I don't know, man. I really don't know. But all I gotta say is that thank you, Triple H, man. Thank you for bringing the pro wrestling joy. I mean, my birthday's just last Saturday. Like, I mean, it could be my biggest gift of all, because CM Punk and Randy Orton and R-Truth returns. Yo, I gotta get back, man. I gotta get back and watch the WWE for now, of course. Cause I know I've been having watching WWE for over almost a month, of course, because I've been, watching it only for a pay-per-view, of course. But even though that is some serious stuff, man, I ain't gonna lie. Some serious stuff is going to happen on Raw. And I know that CM Punk is actually going to is going to be here on Raw. And the other thing about it, because the other video that I saw was Seth Rollins, gone completely mad. And I was like, please don't start. Steph, please don't start. Because CM Punk just got here. He just got here because I want him to be in the WWE. Well, still be, you know, sorry, still stay in WWE for as long as it can. Because I don't want Seth Rollins to like start all that because CM Punk just got here, which I don't understand why. Because why he always said the cancer, all that messed up stuff. It's just extremely disrespectful. It sounds like a threat. It sounds like a threat of when Seth Rollins said that. You know, that's the only problem that I explained last time on TikTok. Like, stop forcing us to not like or cheer from the other wrestler like CM Punk or the other wrestler, of course, because that's the only problem about it. That some pro wrestling community could be toxic, but pro wrestling community has got to stay positive because I just feel like whatever has been going on, who not like any other wrestling like CM Punk and the others, that's their problem, not us, not mine, because that's the only reason that they ruined a good moment of CM Punk returns, and that's only the problem. Like, people will always does that to like harass some other people who like CM Punk, which that's fine. I'm glad that any positive people that like CM Punk. But the only thing is, some other people don't like. Some other people don't like CM Punk for no reason, and including Ryback because he said he was going to retire if CM Punk ever returns, and he really did. He actually did. That's the only thing about it, and I don't know why I always follow Ryback or Cryback because it's just that they being narcissistic, of course. Each and every one of them being narcissistic because I don't know, man. It's just gone completely out of control, man. And I'm just glad that CM Punk actually returned, man. Like, that's what makes me very happy. And I'm glad they buried the hash shit. Let bygones be bygones for Triple H and CM Punk because even though how the last thing that happens, they actually did a few. Like, ever since 2011, I have to say it was a great feud for CM Punk and Triple H, of course, along with Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon, wanted to bury the hatchet, let bygone be bygones for the past, and you know what? I'm gonna bring CM Punk back. So while I'm retired, while I'm out of business, Triple H, I want you to bring him back. I want you to bring CM Punk back. You know, and I love how Triple H says on Twitter, on X or whatever. I think he says, cause I remember what Triple H says. Yeah, like they actually got along. They actually got along because they gotta let bygones be bygones, man. Oh yeah. Here's what he said. Everybody grows, everybody changes. Punk is a different person, I am a different person, and this it's a different company. Yeah, because you know, everybody changed. I mean, who cares that CM Punk has some bad behavior problem? Who cares? Like, everybody changed. Like, I'm just glad Triple H, proved the point of, who cares that CM Punk has some bad behaviors. And and Seth Rollins like got so mad that he approached Triple H and like, you gonna let this happen, man? Like, are you serious? Like, why is he here? Why is he back in WWE? Like, look, man, I get that you don't like CM Punk, but I'm telling you right now, if you keep this up, that I will forfeit that WWE World Heavyweight Championship if you keep acting like that. Cause I built this shit, me, brick by brick. I'll be damned if you let to tear it down. This is because you're not gonna wait up and talk. In case you don't know, that's for Snowfalls reference. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I built this shit. Me, brick by brick. I gotta start watching that. My brother had me watching it. I don't know how, but I built this shit. Oh my god, man. Bro, I'm telling you, man. This is always love having so much fun, doing this on YouTube because it's all about having so much fun, having some very positivity, and of course. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about positivity and stuff, and I'm glad that WWE is gonna bring back some positives. And I heard that when some others when some of the wrestlers decide to leave, because I feel like the whole thing is always gonna get heated from Seth Rollins and CM Punk. But I want to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins if that ever happens, cause I would love. Is that really a work? Or I don't know, some shoot. Or both at the same time, because I think it might be. I think it might be the work, because there's no way that Seth Rollins would act like that, because I would have said like, no, please Seth Rollins, don't start, please don't, because like I said, man, please don't start, because CM Punk just got here already, which it's not the time, man. Like, come on. Like, you gotta save that shit from, like, War Rumble. Because, that's the only reason how, I want this to happen. Like, if you, like, keep this up, then the WWE will take away your the World Heavyweight Championship off your hands if you keep acting like that. And that's the only problem about it. And I don't know what happened to Drew, because Drew actually did walk away as well. And no, I don't think it's about CM Punk, or I think it might be, but I don't know. Like, something is not about, it's not about CM Punk. It's the other things that's been happening to Drew. So I don't think it might be. I mean, if it was, then oh well. Boo-hoo to Drew for hating on CM Punk anyways, but that's the only problem, because they can't make this stuff positive for in WWE. That's the only problem about it, because can't let this like almost entire toxic wrestler that go into the situation. Cause if they keep acting like that, then who knows what's gonna happen if they like take away their titles or get fired. And that's only the problems from the other wrestlers. The same thing that happens at AEW, that's the only problems. Like Tony Khan can never keep this wrestler under control. If that ever happens, along with Triple H, they can't. Let's just hope they will keep the wrestlers under control as well, because we don't want anything that happens to this drama all over again. And I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of all the dramas. And that's the only situation that's been going on. And we just want to keep this thing positive for around the pro wrestling communities, because I'm tired of all the hate and toxic behavior and stuff and messed up opinions or whatever. That's the only the problem about it, because they don't have their own responsibilities to themselves, and that's the only reason. Like stop forcing us to not like or cheer from other wrestlers like CM Punk or any others, because that's your problem, not us. That's only thing is that it's your problem. That you always hate other wrestlers for no reason. Like chill out with that stuff, man, cause that's the only reason why we never even listened to each and every others that hate on CM Punk for no reason. I'm just tired of it. Like, who cares? He has a bad attitude or something. I don't even care. But yeah, man. But I'm so glad that CM Punk has finally came back, and it's feeling epic, you know. It really is, man. It's feeling epic, if you ask me, man. But yeah. But yeah, man. I will say I will get WWE Survivor Series Wargames in 2029 a 10 out of 10. If you ask me why, because it was the best. It was the best. I'm not joking. It was the best. I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm probably gonna get back on WWE, man. But first, I gotta get the WWE 2K23 Icon Edition if I can, because it's gonna take a little long for me to do it. Along with getting Spider-Man 2 Deluxe Editions, and also Call of Duty before, oh yeah, before December, of course. So yeah, but that's the only important thing that I need to worry about. So it's gonna take forever to me to get it. So I'm gonna need y'all support, and I'm probably gonna do this on live if I can. Let's say on I think on Wednesday. Let me check. Oh no, actually, yeah. I'm probably gonna do it on Wednesday, of course. So yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try my best to get the WWE 2K23, Spider-Man 2, and Call of Duty, cause I'm actually gonna try to get it if I can. So yeah. Oh, and also I got the Mortal Kombat 1, but it doesn't count because I gotta get the same shoe and also the season pass as well because that's why I'm only gonna get started as well. And yeah. So also, if you like my jacket, let me know. I'll probably gonna wear it more if I can. Let's say I'll save it up on Friday. So, well, if the December starts. So, yeah. But yeah, man. I think that's gonna be it for today. Let me know what y'all think about WWE Survivor Series War Game because it was absolutely the best so far, man. And I cannot wait to see CM Punk once again, probably on Raw or SmackDown. Who knows? We'll see if that actually happens. Cause I'm very excited, man. I really do, man. Like, and also Randy Orton too, man. Like, man, that made me so happy so far, man. Oh, and R-Truth, I forgot it. But don't worry, man. I didn't forget about R-Truth. I did not know that R-Truth returned. I was like, that is crazy. Like, Triple H on the road. Like, he really is. Like, Triple H. If I was a wrestler too, I would definitely. Yeah, like I said, man, WWE would be my, my last journey, of course. Well, not the last journey, but it would be my first time to begin with of it, cause I got a lot of things I need to do. I want to train like martial arts and stuff before I be able to be the pro wrestler. Cause that'd be a good idea for me to try. So, cause that's all I ever wanted to like go. Like I hope CM Punk might visit Detroit, Michigan. Actually, he does, cause I think the last time he was in Detroit, Michigan is from WrestleMania 23, which I did not know until then while I was a kid. I mean, my mom would have took me there. That's the only thing, cause I guess I don't like my mom being lazy and all that because that's the only problem about it. So I guess she never cares about me and all that. That's the only thing about it. So I don't know. I'll probably gonna explain this to my mom. Well, if my mom would ask. So yeah, but yeah. So I think that's it for now. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Click the bell notification down below, and I will see y'all on Monday. And I'm probably gonna do some next reviews next time, and I'll probably gonna see if I can do an AEW Full Gear, which I totally missed out. But don't worry, I'm gonna try my best to pull out some more reviews, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. But also, will be next up is WWE Royal Rumble, and we're gonna be on the road. The longest road of Royal Rumble. That got me so very excited of Royal Rumble. So, I'll see y'all there. Well, I'll see y'all next time, man. But this time, let's sign out. Bye.